hello, and welcome back to Wanderland. Today we are in London and we're going to have afternoon tea at a hotel right behind me called Lanes of London. Wait, did you see that? Oh, David's here.
Hello.
What are you doing? Do you want to come have afternoon tea with me?
Who's paying?
You are.
Yeah, okay.
Well, come along with us while we have afternoon tea together. Well, hello, we made it down the rabbit hole and now we're inside this lovely tea room called Lanes of London. Wow, it is in such a great place, isn't it? It's
lovely. Marble Arch. What else?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the midst of all the hubbub. I mean, there are so many double-decker buses going by. There are black cabs, there's tourists. I mean, it is on fire here.
The person who led us to our seats said just outside our window there is a red British telephone box which has been there since the dawn of time, apparently.
The dawn of time.
The dawn of time.
There you go.
So before the wheel.
Let's start this afternoon tea, right? By having a toast to you guys and to us for a lovely afternoon tea.
Cheers.
Cheers. Make sure to stay until the end of the vlog after I've said my goodbyes for all the important information about your afternoon tea here at Lanes of London. You know, how much it costs, how to get to it, and just about everything else you need to know. So I'll see you at the end of the vlog. So first things first, I want to go over the menu, and then I will tell you, then you'll know exactly what we're going to have today. So we've got our savory options, and we've got a beetroot cured salmon, dill cream cheese, saffron mayo, and on lemon bread. We have a chicken tikka, sweet mango chutney, mint yogurt, and a crispy puff. Next we have crab and courgette roll, zesty lemon cream, caviar on brioche toast, and then broccolini, cherry tomato, basil pesto, and tomato relish in a mini tart. We're going to go on to scones. Now these are a little special, I think. We have homemade plain scones, but we also have a homemade sweet and sour scones that have a cherry flavor with it. And they're served with clotted cream as well as blackcurrant jam. So I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that blackcurrant, but I'll give it a try. And then finally we end up on our sweet treats. We have our pastries, a lavender white chocolate mousse handbag, a milk chocolate Seisher royal hat, a basil infused blackberry and yogurt teapot, and a Battenberg London telephone booth. We were told by our waitress that the pastries are all to reflect lovely little landmarks in London. So it sounds good to me. Let's see how it is when it comes. We just received our tea tower and it's so different. I mean, I've got David here with me, so there's twice as much as normal. Oh my gosh.
You mean that's not all for me?
No, that's not all for you. No. I know. Well, so what we have in front of us, we have a half of a bird cage is what it looks like to hold our lovely sweet items. So on the top shelf, we have all of our iconic London landmarks. On the second shelf, there's another set of them as well, because there's two of us. But at least it's one shelf will be mine, one shelf will be his, so I can smack his hand if he gets too fresh with my sweets. But anyways, down below there is a lovely section of scones, and then we have a tray all by itself with our savories on it. So what else is there to do but feed the man? Lanes of London offers Jing loose tea for their menu. It's quite extensive. What I will do, I'll make sure to take a picture of this and I'll leave it in my community tab so you can look at it at your leisure. But David and I have already decided what kind of tea that we're going to have. David's going to have a lemon and ginger blend, and what I'm going to have is called a flowering tea. It's a flowering jasmine and lily. I can't wait to see it. We're going to start our hot tea once we start with our pastries. It's just nicer because having bubbles with sandwiches and stuff is always much more decadent. So we decided to do bottomless afternoon bubbles, and you get 90 minutes to do it. So David's just gonna flag down our lovely server named Martha, and she's gonna start our 90 minutes, and then David is gonna start his timer as well, because this is not our first road showdio. We just asked for our 90 minutes of debauchery, so here we go.
Yeah, I suggested we just do it for Dallas, and then I would just drink out of her glass, and as it's bottomless, it doesn't cost me anything. No, it's not going to work, is it? No. It's almost like they know this stuff.
They do.
Weird.
I think they have our pictures up around London.
Probably.
Because we delayed our bubbles, we will give you extra more time to enjoy your bubbles.
Thank you!
Here's the timer. All right, 90 minutes from now, we'll see how we do by the end of this vlog. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes, and there's gonna be a few more Christmassy type vlogs coming up too. So we'll see you many times in Wanderland, I hope. I am going to start right now. So my first of my savories is going to be beetroot salmon, the beetroot cured salmon, dill, cream cheese with saffron mayo, and it's on lemon bread. Doesn't that look special? And on top of it, it looks like there's some capers. It was gorgeous. The salmon itself was nicely smoked. I did very much enjoy the cream cheese that was in it, and also what is it? It was saffron mayo. I was trying to figure out what that special flavor was. And it was a double-decker sandwich, which made it even nicer. So yeah, great way to start off this little afternoon tea. And now we're moving on to a crab and courgette roll. So in America, courgette is a zucchini. And here we are. It looks like it's on a nice, firm little bit of bread, a little crouton type thing. So let's give it a try. So that was kind of interesting. The bread at the bottom was like a toasted bread, but the courgette with the crab, there was not a lot of flavor to it. It was more of kind of just like the flavor of wet is what I got, not the sweet taste of crab, which is a little disappointing. I was really hoping for a lovely little delicacy, but it was okay. Oh, what'd you think of it?
Meh. Meh.
I am going to apologize for whatever you see in the background. I guess I don't even need to do the silly dogs and cats this time because I've got my own silly dog, silly cat right here with me. And this is why I usually come here by myself doing afternoon teas.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta love him. He's such a good guy. Yeah, exactly. And next we're gonna try a chicken tikka little puff with mango chutney and some mint yogurt. It looks nice, just like a little puff right there. Sorry, I'm watching David in the background going, what the heck is happening? I tell you, what the heck. Honestly, I really enjoyed that little chicken tikka, little savory little puff. It had some very, very nice Indian flavors. I really was very happy about that. What do you think, dear? Oh, he's messing with his mustache, yes. So what do you think? Did you like it? I thought it was great. It had a little bit of a mango gel on the top. It was very flaky. There was not a lot of filling inside, but you did taste what was supposed to be tasted. I thought it was very nice. I was a little disappointed that it was not hot. Love it straight out of the oven. It would have been perfect. But you know, all in all, I would have taken like a plate full of those. What do you think?
It's all right.
Yeah, okay. I liked it very much. You know, I've burned his taste buds off over the years with very hot habanero hot sauce.
She makes me eat habanero.
I do.
And I'm British, so we don't, like, we conquered the world and brought no spices back at all.
No, you brought them back, but you didn't use them.
Oh yeah, we brought them back and then we
Yeah.
just put them in a
Yeah.
vault somewhere
Yeah.
and never used them.
Yeah.
And now we just have malt vinegar with like everyone going, oh, it's very spicy.
So he has no taste buds.
Okay, I have no taste buds at all. I can't taste anything.
It's all good. This is a boccolino cherry tomato basil pesto tomato relish mini tart. Did you see that? It's lovely. Oh, it smells so incredibly fresh and gorgeous. David just inhaled his, and as he was eating it, all I could smell was pesto and basil. Oh my God. Cannot wait to try this little morsel. So this was the winner of all the savories. When I tasted it, the tart shell just disappeared in my mouth. The tomatoes were perfectly ripe. I had red ones and yellow ones. I loved it, and so much basil was present, and yeah, it was perfect. The pesto just sung in my mouth. So let's take a little break right now since we've finished up our savories. We're going to look around this lovely little parlor, the Lanes of London, and when we get back, let's start our scones and clotted cream. All right, welcome back. We're going to start with our scones. So I've selected my lovely cherry scone. So I've not had a cherry scone yet in all of these lovely afternoon tea adventures. So I hope it is exactly what I hope it for. A little bit of tart, a little bit of sweet. The scones were okay. They were not great. They were terribly, terribly flaky. They were not warm at all. I don't even know if they were baked this morning, unfortunately. But you know what? The black currant jam was really nice. It was nothing like what I thought it was going to be. All right, we're going to start on our sweets now. This is going to be a lavender and white chocolate mousse handbag. Look at that. I'm looking forward to trying this one. I just had the handbag, the lavender handbag, and unfortunately there was not a lot of taste to it. It was a gelatinous bit of vanilla shaped like a handbag, unfortunately. So it's not starting off great. We just received both of our hot teas. David has the lemongrass and ginger, and I have a flowering bud right here. It looks lovely. So it's going to take a little while for it to open up, but I will show you when it's done. All right, David has his lovely, freshly brewed cup of tea, a lemon and ginger. Tell me, how is it?
Well, it smells okay.
Yeah? Good.
Oh, it tastes exactly like my mustache smells. Because I use a lemongrass wax, and that's exactly what this is. So it's like how I sniff all day long. I sniff my wax, so it's great. It tastes exactly, it's like eating mustache.
Take your husband to work day. You know what? It's just a nice tea. I don't have any opportunity to have any sugar or milk with it, which is fine. But you know, as David just said, it really cuts through the sweet of the sweet stuff. So up next is a milk chocolate satcher Woo! It's moving around. I better try it before it goes away. So that lovely little royal hat, it really was much better than I was thinking it's going to be. It was several layers of chocolate, but with like a biscuit base. Oh, very, very nice. We have just realized that it's 15 minutes until our bottomless tea is done. So we better do it. Cheers.
15 minutes to go.
We are moving along with a basil infused. Darn it, did you see that? My basil infused black currant teapot flew down. So what I'm going to ask is that David tells me how it was.
It was a moussey thing in the middle. So it was like, it was nice. I actually took all the bits off and then the mousse. So I did eat all the mousse.
I wish I did not drop it on the floor.
But she did drop it on the floor. It was so funny. It just went all over the floor.
I have the last sweet treat. It's a Battenberg cake, and it's supposed to be a lovely little telephone box. You see it right here. And you know, we're gonna see how this is gonna be. So that Battenberg was much better than I thought it was gonna be. It was moist and lovely. It tastes a lot of almond. To be honest, I think we should probably stop the vlog right here. So Lanes of London, we had a great time. The service was wonderful. They sure kept our champagne glasses filled. The food was quite fine, if not a little small as per David. But I'll tell you, I think we give this about a 2.5 out of 5 stars. All is good. I will see you down the rabbit hole next week. Bye-bye. I am so glad that you stayed until the end of the vlog. Yay! So you must be a little interested about Lanes of London. So let me tell you, it is offered every day from 12 until 4 p.m. And the closest stop is going to be Marble Arch Tube Station, which is on the Central Line. And it starts at £50 a person. But I'll tell you, if you want to be really cheeky, you can get bottomless rabbit juice for 90 minutes for £25 more a person. So make sure you make your reservations at afternoontea.co.uk or perhaps directly with Lanes of London as well. I'll make sure to leave links down below in the description so you can take care of that as well.
Have a nice day.
See you, bye.